What's up everybody, this is Zach from the Broken Spoke. I tried making a video about the whole build on this Harley Sportster. All of my footage got lost. So we're gonna start from now. So here we go. Here we have a 1979 Sportster 1000 XLH. The best part about this is I've never worked on a motorcycle before. And when it was given to me, it was the frame, just the frame, and the front wheel, and the motor. My first step was setting up a paint booth in my garage. I grinded down this frame, painted it black, all rattle can, clear coat primer, so I did it sort of correct. The hard part was, these are the parts they gave me. Done some work to it, reassembled everything. Not everything. But here's where we are. I'm gonna give you a quick recap. The shock's on. I'm gonna have to take them back off. Broke the grommet. Gonna have to put the caps. Oh no, all that stuff. I just put the carburetor on. Linked up the old throttle. Vroom vroom. Well, my goal with this bike is running off of the smallest budget I can get. Smallest. So based off of what they've given me, I've tried to make it work. I bought some gas line, I bought a battery, and I bought some miscellaneous random hardware from Home Depot because it's the cheapest. I know what you're thinking. Needs to be grade 8 bolts, blah, 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 heavy duty. I just want this fucker to run. Get this thing to start with no knowledge on motorcycles, reassemble it, then I will swap the bolts over to what it needs to be. Come on, door. We're gonna need some new tires. They look pretty rough. We might ride on them, I don't know. Let's check out this back one. That's pretty rough. We'll ride on it. That's these parts though, my favorite part. They look like drag pipes. Episode 1, building a Sportster. Broken Spoke. I've never fabbed before. This isn't really a fab. I really just cut some shit and bolted it on, but look. You see that? I did put on the motor mount, don't yell at me. You see this though? I made a little thingy thing so I can mount the little thingy thing. The spark plug deal. I think it's pretty fucking neat. I think it's pretty neat. So I gotta take these off and I gotta put washers on this one. And then I gotta tighten this other one down, put the cap on. All right, so I got the nuts off of this. Give her a good old jiggle. I zip tied these together. I'm not sure if it actually did anything, but it seems to be a little bit easier to get spot to spot. I like compressed it together as hard as I could and just zip tied it as good as I could. Another one here. Yeah. All right, let's put this motherfucker back on there. That goes in there. Scooty, Rudy Tooty. It goes here. Okay, not the right washers. Now we're gonna go without. No washers. What's gonna happen? What can really happen? What can really be that bad? And if I put it in the right way, that'd be sweet. All right. There we go. So what I just did here, took this here little rubber mallet, plastic mallet. I beat it here, just to get the shafts to really set into the frame. All right, so now we're gonna be working on getting all of these nuts and bolts tightened up. And then we're gonna get her hooking. All right, this shock is on, cover's on, things on there pretty good. Go do the other one, and then I gotta button up this bottom bolt. All right, so we're cranking away at this other one. Don't talk shit about the shorts. It is hot as nuts out. They go like this, it drips fucking nut sweat down for you if you want to get down here and take a goddamn lick. Second off, these gloves, gotta keep my fucking hands nice and clean for the old lady, you know what I'm talking about. Give her that fucking good jobs. Alright, so I got the shocks bolted on and mounted. I was trying to use the old Harbor Freight Ski Ion set, or Icon, whatever the fuck it is. But these bottom bolts, I think they were 1 inch. I had to upgrade up to the other set. Don't peep the fucking toes, you pervs. The old Vivor set, not a sponsor, but it was cheap as hell. It's got every size. It's a little bit bigger though. It's a lot bigger, so you can't really get in the tight spots. But it's pretty dope. I like it. I like it. Next step, we're trying to get the headlight. Let me turn off the tunes. We're trying to get the headlight. There we go. As you can see here, has all this extra wiring, right? I don't want all that fancy jazz. You see that right there? I know all that don't control no headlight. We're eliminating these wires. Just as you can see, get rid of all that other crap we don't need to use. That crap we don't need to use. I just have the direct for the headlight. And I have it coming out, getting ready. A few more things are probably gonna clip, but I'll leave for now. All right, so now I put the headlight back on. Got the first ring around. We'll work in the second ring. What these rings do is one holds the whole entire fixture to the case, and this other ring holds the lens into the case. A little quick knowledge for you. Now we just screw it on, just like that. All right, that's not going nowhere. Now we have our headlight with these two wires being the headlight wires. That's a wrap for today on the Sportster build. Stay tuned for episode 2. Get you guys watching. If you guys liked it, drop a follow, a like, all that stuff. Share it to your friends, family. I don't care. Just keep on watching.